Hello and welcome to this week's video where I am on the absolutely stunning island of Rona off the east coast of Skye. Now my plan for today is just to get out and do sort of a photography walk of the island this morning. It's 7:30 in the morning and it's a bit windy and showery, but I want to make the most of my time here because we're not here for long, so we're heading off a bit later today. And I did plan on doing this walk yesterday. However, I had a bit of a mishap. And then it just got really quite cold and damp. So I decided against it and I was going to wallow in my self-pity of falling over and hurting my leg. The leg is okay. It's a bit bruised and sore, but it's fine. So yeah, I got up early to come out and do this little photo walk that I've got planned. Now they do have red deer here on the island, but I'm not too sure if I'm going to see them, as it is the season where they are having their fawns. Now I'm not totally sure what that's called. In my head it should be called fawning because you have lambing and calving and foaling and stuff like that, but I'm not too sure. Anyway, that's enough of that. There are obviously lots of birds and stuff here. Down on the waterfront there is a lot of oyster catchers. They're very chatty this morning, and there is also some grey-lag geese. But when we come up here with Tim yesterday, there's quite a lot of little bird life going on. So yeah, we're just going to have a walk around and see what interesting things we see. So there is a little bird flying off over there. So let's see if we can get some images of that to start with. Quite typically, the bird flew off before you take a photo, but it's quite early, so I've got lots of time this morning to do this little walk that I've got planned, and hopefully we'll see something interesting. And we've got the wide angle lens as well, so I think we can take some nice landscape photos as well as we're here, because it is absolutely stunning, this island. So just a red deer just down here. Got a couple of photos, but she sort of walked off a bit, so I'm just going to slowly make my way down, see if I can still see her, but not disturb her. I am aware that I am like a walking disaster in terms of standing out. I think she's probably gone, but a couple shots there. Gosh, they really can disappear quickly, can't they? Oh, there she is. There she is, up in the trees. So I managed to get a couple of shots of those 2 red deer that we saw back there. They're nothing to write home about, I don't think. Compositionally they're not great, and then they moved up into the trees where there was all trees in front of them. So that's something, it's a start. Not too sure as I get higher if we're going to see any more. There's meant to be quite a lot of red deer here, but I imagine they're probably more down in the trees. But there's not really much in the way of walks around in the trees that I can see. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this track. I believe this takes us to the south of the island. It's 2.5 miles one way, so I'm not too sure if we're going to do the whole lot or if we're just going to do a bit of it. But yeah, it's a lovely morning. Honestly, this island's so beautiful. So I'm going to stop nattering and see if we can't find some more wildlife to take photos of. I'm no geologist, but isn't that cool how there's like a band of different rock in between the other rock? That's going to sound really basic, isn't it? But that's pretty cool. It looks like it's some sort of, I don't know, quartz or something in between the other stone, whatever that is. Right, so it feels the further along this trail I'm going, the less likely it is that I'm going to see anything. I can hear the oyster catchers, not sure if you can. Oh, there are deer footprints, but haven't really seen anything, not even in the way of bird life up in this top bit where I am. So what I've done is just stopped to take the teleconverter off. So we're just on the 70-200 2.8 now. And I feel that that's probably a good compromise in case I do see something, wildlife-wise. I can hopefully still get a picture of it. But it also means I can use it more for landscapes, because with the teleconverter on 140mm at the widest, isn't really wide enough for landscapes. And yeah, I think 70mm should be fine. I know that's still quite zoomed in, but that's what I'm going to go with. So yeah, still working away along this trail. Hopefully we will see something. And yeah, if not, it's a lovely day to be out anyway, isn't it? Especially exploring somewhere like this. Oh look, and then you can see our boats down there. Pretty cool. So, still haven't really seen much in the way of wildlife, but I've been using the 70-200 to take some sort of panoramic photos that I can stitch together in Lightroom, which I'm hoping will come out all right. I've also, the phone that I'm filming this on is the Sony Xperia 5V, and I'm sort of using the camera on that as well for the wider shots and see what they come out like. I've not had this phone for too long, but I'm really enjoying using it. And we have seen there are signs of deer around, like in some of the boggy bits you can see their footprints are there, but no sightings just yet, as I make my way along this lovely walk. So I'm still making my way out on this path down to the south part of the island, and I'm struggling to decide if I should just continue on and probably not really see much. I really don't know. I did see one deer way off on one of the other hilltops, just creeping away from me, so unfortunately didn't get a picture of that. And I'm torn between going all the way out and possibly not seeing anything, or going back and possibly not seeing anything, but there will be like the shorebirds and stuff. I don't know, part of me is like, oh, if I turn around and it'll be at the point where there's just deers around the corner or something like that and I'll miss them, but I don't know. Do you guys get that as well? Like when you're out on a walk and you're like sort of thinking, oh, I should turn back, but you're still like, oh, but what if around the next corner there's like a nice deer posing for me? That's what I'm feeling like. So I don't know, I think I'll go on for a bit longer and see what happens. It's still quite clear. I did think some showers were going to come in, but it seems to be all right so far, so it's quite exposed if it does rain heavily. So yeah, I don't know, I quite like being out, but I'm aware this isn't probably going to be a very exciting video, just me walking around not really taking photos of anything, but I'll continue. Changed my mind. There's still quite a way to go. I think it might be longer than 2.5 miles now. So I've been out, I think I got to shore at 7:30 and it's now 9:15 even. So yeah, I'm going to head back, and hopefully those red deer might still be hanging around. I'm not too sure, but there will be some more shorebirds that we can see, and I can get some more landscapes on the way back is what I'm hoping. I want to get some pictures of the boat. I know that's not exactly wildlife photography, but it is still photography, so it all counts. It's been a lovely walk so far. I think if I had had breakfast before I left the boat, I might be able to make it to the end as well. I'm quite hungry, so yeah, let's head back, and if I see anything, I'll let you know. I've just spotted a group of, I think, 3 deer over the other side of this hill. I think it's 3 because I saw them and then I just ducked so I could put the teleconverter back on. So I'm going to creep up and see if I can get some images. I'm not going to be able to take you with me for this, but I shall show you the results. So that was quite a treat being able to see that, and now they were pretty far away unfortunately, so the photos probably aren't going to be ideal. However, I got some nice video footage I think, so yes, that was nice. It does feel like it's going to come into rain now though, so I'm going to continue on back down to the harbour and see if we get any more treats along the way. I ended up bumping into these deer again on the way back to the boat and got another couple of images. Then the heavens really opened, followed by some more glorious sunshine. Alright, so I'm almost back at the harbour now, and I think this is where I'm going to call this video. I did just run into another couple who were on one of the other boats, and they said they literally saw one of the red deers just by the footpath, but it's moved on now. So yeah, I don't think we're going to get any more action there, but it's been lovely to get out. I don't think the photos that I got, oh, let's turn this way. I don't think the photos that I got are anything particularly special. But it was really nice to come out and just sort of explore the island and just get out with the camera. It's all practice at the end of the day. So thank you very much for coming along on this little adventure with me, and I shall see you in the next video.